Hi guys, and welcome back to another video on the Solo Day Trader channel. So I'm Shami, and today I'm just going to be talking about how the market's doing and all the different stocks out in the NZ market, which ones are performing, which ones have done well lately, and which ones have the potential to go higher with the market. So first of all, I just want to talk about the market in general. So in front of me here we have obviously the NZ50G, and you can see from the chart that it's pretty clear that the market's just downtrending moment, so it's stuck in a downtrending channel. So what this means is that when the overall market is down or downtrending, it means that we're in a rundown phase, and majority of the gains we're going to see are going to be sold into. So during the stage, once the selling stops, and usually it consolidates, and then you start to see a run-up phase where stocks start to trend higher again. And that's when you get lots of buying going on and less sellers in the market, because obviously they can see that their shares are going to go up. All good. So let's just have a look at some few stocks. So I had a missed opportunity about a few weeks ago on Pushpay holdings. So I think I showed this one on my Instagram as well. So I went for a reversal strategy on this because I saw the reversal pattern, and the reversal pattern is this one here, which I'm going to show you. So we had upwards thrust, and you'll expect it to go down. So this was the other lower high over here, and then obviously it formed a bottom here, and here we made a higher high. Then over here we made a higher low, and then here we made a slight higher high, we made a higher low there. So this sort of price action signals to me that it's very likely that that the stock is going to go up. So let me just make it a bit more cleaner. Drawings, upwards thrust here, one there, and as you saw, it just continued higher. So I got in around about this stage, somewhere in there. But the thing is, I think I got out at break even around here, and the reason why I got out is because I like to be safe for starters. Like, the thing is, the market is real choppy at the moment. You got like the war going on in Ukraine, and you got all sorts of inflation issues, and this sort of stuff can put a lot of pressure on the markets. And when people get scared of getting into stocks, then they're not buying stocks or positions as much. So usually what happens in these sort of times when there's like news like this is that investor fear or trader fear is quite high. So they're either staying on the sidelines, they're trying to reduce their positions, or they're not buying as much stock as they usually would during a run-up phase. So I think I missed out on about a 10, maybe 15% return, but that's right, it happens. So that was the one opportunity I saw in the past couple of weeks. Another good stock that I've seen going up lately is NZME. So NZME has just been on fire lately. You can see it had already an uptrend developed over here. See, there's a straight uptrend going on. Consolidated here, continuous uptrend, consolidation, uptrend, dipped a little bit, came straight back up. Consolidation here. Obviously, it didn't continue up from here because I think must have been some news in the markets or something that kind of, drove the stock down. But as you can see, a lot of these strong stocks, they tend to recover. So it's good for your investors as well, or it's even good to take like a position for the next 3 months or something on stocks that are like really down at the moment. So if you can find a quality stock and it's really down, let's say about even like 30% off highs, 20-30% off the highs, then that's a really good time to invest. As you can see, it just came straight back up, down, and then you can see it just making high highs and new all-time highs. So for me, none of the stuff is in my personal playbook. None of the stuff is in my personal playbook. But anyone else that would have took advantage of this momentum could have made some good gains. So you could have made like 15% there. Let's say you got in on this breakout over here above that 150 level, all the way to 160, 10% there. So there was gains to be made on this stock. So a lot of people are talking about NZ at the moment. NZ. So So everyone knows the news about Air New Zealand. So right now, my personal thoughts on this is like good long-term investment, because 53 or 54% is owned by the government. You know, massive airline, just too big to fail. And if you have like some spare money, you want to chuck it into this for the next 2-3 years, then go for it, because it's a safe option. And yeah, it could get back up to about, what's that now, 80 cents. Was that $1.87 at one point? So you can double your investment hopefully in the next under maybe a year, maybe in like a few months. You never know. That's the thing with the markets. Like, stocks just move so much that you can literally double your money if you get into the right stock, especially something that's smashed. But you got to make sure that it has a high probability of coming back to its previous levels. So right now, looking at this, you can see it's had this massive price expansion. So, you know, it's gone as high as $1.08, you know, low as 72 cents. Didn't go as low as when the pandemic first started, which was at 50 cents. So that would have been a good level to get into. But yeah, but you see the price is sort of chopping around. So that's way too volatile to take any sort of momentum into that. I mean, like I said, if you're taking a long-term position, then definitely just get in now, anywhere you can between, you know, that range there. It's all good. But if you want to do sort of like a short-term trade on this, then you probably have to wait for some sort of consolidation. But right now we're not seeing that consolidation. You want to wait for some sort of sideways action. But here you're just chopping up, down, straight down. It's just chopping around. So you want to wait for that sideways action, then you want to wait for sort of a break. That means that it could continue higher into the future. You can make a gain there. Cool. So let's just check out a few stocks on the side here. So some stocks making some recoveries. Serco's coming back, which is good. Got your, hang on, IFT. So this one's looking good as well. This one looks like it's going to go to all-time highs soon. So that's why the New Zealand market is so good to trade, because majority of the stocks have like long-term upwards trends. And when you can find a long-term upwards trend, you can find some sort of sideways action. You can find that, hey look, it's consolidated for a long time now, that it's potentially looking to break out and continue higher, potentially off a catalyst, or just because it's gone to all-time highs and there starts to get news around it. People start talking about it on, like, you know, the NZ Share Trader forum, or might be a few news articles, anything that could send a stock higher. Cool. So we'll just quickly go through some more. Yeah, so IFT is looking good. Yeah, these ones are sort of still a bit too choppy and a little bit down at the moment. So I'm primarily a momentum based trader, so I don't really trade. This one is looking good too. You can see there's a massive, look at that, the perfect trend line developing here. Look at that. And this stock, EBO or EBOS Group, has gone from $20 all the way to $40, so it's just doubled. And look at that, it's holding that nice sort of strong trend line. You can see I was eyeing this up over here somewhere, so you can see the increase from there to there is like 100% or something, 80%. Yes, this one looks like it's going to continue on into the future, so that's quite a good one to get into. I don't personally trade like higher price stocks, like $40, $50 stocks, because I just like those sort of, you know, $1 to $4, $1 to $5 range. And because the spread's a bit tighter, it's a bit easier to control risk, and there's a bit more liquidity on the market depth. But these higher price ones like $40, I don't really trade those sort of ones, because I have tried to trade, you know, A2 Milk, Main Freight, but for me personally, I didn't have much success with that, and I think it's due to, you know, where you place your stop loss. Your stop loss can easily get chopped up, and then you can't really manage your risk because of the large spreads. So let's look at some more. So we got, you know, Z Energy over here. So Z Energy basically, I think they sold majority of the company and majority of the shares to a large investor or something, or company. So you can't really trade this one. I think if you look on the market depth, I'll just get out the market depth. Hang on. Oops, I have to do it on this side. Just because of my passwords and stuff. So I'm just going to open the market depth for ZEL or Z Energy. There we go. So you can see here clearly that, you know, there's a massive amount of you know, $16 million of support there, which is great. That means that the price would, that means that someone would need to sell $16 million for this to drop below $3.72. So very tight spread there. But in front of it here we have, you know, $6.7 million resistance. So the thing is, like, for this to move, yes, it could move if you get a strong amount of volume. If you get $6.7 million to just break through, then yeah, definitely. You see there's just a massive amount of sell wall there, and obviously it's a good amount of support as well. So this will take probably a while to go up, but you never know, you know, it just takes one large company to go buy all those shares on market, and then, you know, stock can get going. Cool. So back to this side, let's see some other ones. So MCY looking like it's starting to come back. Ryman looking like it's still going down, which is not very good. This one's around about 17, so it's like 47% off highs. Again, I mean, you know, healthcare, sort of a safe sort of industry. If you're looking for a long, see, look at this, it's got absolutely smashed and just straight back up. Was that during the pandemic first started? Nope, I have no idea how this happened, but yeah, see, volatile price action, could come back up, but at the moment it's still downtrending, so I probably wouldn't touch this until I see some like upwards sort of momentum like this. Like, you want to be seeing this sort of stuff, and then you can play that for the short term. Then you can make, you know, a little bit in the middle, 5-8% on whatever your position size is. So Turner's auctions, so this one's kind of going sideways, looking like it's still going up, but it's kind of chopping around. CNU looks like it's pretty good, and this one's also going sideways as well. So this should might gap higher soon and just start to go sideways like that. So potentially make about maybe 8% off that, but you never know when it's going to break out. So all good. You got Sky City. Sorry, Sky Television. So Sky Television's looking good. As you can see, it had a nice ascending triangle break. You can see that, you know, made a few hits at resistance there, made a few higher lows, and looking like it's starting to break out. So this one might just retest back here and then continue its upwards trend. So this looks like a good one as well to continue higher, to make about 12%. So yeah, and THL as well had a few good days over here somewhere, so perfect. Cool. So I haven't done a video for a while. Majority of the reasons I'm trying to get into more business type of stuff. So instead of trying to get away not away from trading, I mean, I take a position on, you know, I take a position in a trade when I see that, you know, meets all my parameters and looks like a really good trade. Then I'll just take, you know, I might take a position on my phone and then profit, you know, in a week or something. So I don't trade as much, but I trade more based on quality. So the more quality you trade, the better. So it's not about the quantity, but the quality. So that's why I like to trade like high liquid, sort of like, you know, rack, and just like energy, something that has basically liquidity where I can stick a lot of size behind it. But as I said, like, I'm trying to get more into business. I want to, like, my personal goals are like, you know, I want to own, well, I've got a small cafe, not a small cafe, I got like a medium sized like cafe, and I want to kind of get into a bigger cafe. So I want to continue down that path. Automate where I can, because I love automating, and yeah, just continue on with trading in the meantime. So yes, that's where I'm heading with, like, you know, my life and stuff. So but I'm definitely going to be putting out some more videos, like especially when the market gets going again, gets back into a run up stage. But I'll continue doing more videos. But yeah, that's where I've kind of been, in case anyone's wondering, like, this guy isn't posting videos anymore. So don't worry, I'm still around, so that's all good. Right, sweet. Any questions or comments, just put in the comment section below, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.